You might as well call me Voldemort because I'm hunting unicorns today. Can you imagine if I opened like that? Showing my true nerdiness? Yeah, maybe that's endearing to some of you. Maybe it's not. It doesn't matter, but we are drinking unicorns today. We are blinding Pappy Line. That's right. This is the last time I'm going to be milking my buddy's bottles here for a little bit of content and clout, but you got to do what you got to do. Appreciate you, Eddie, once again. But this is going to be a blind. We're going to find out which one is the best of the line according to me, Bourbon Hall. Appreciate you guys checking it out, but you know we got to do this. Let's go! All right, guys. Once again, this is amazing. It's my birthday week. I am crushing it as well. Appreciate all of you that have checked out the live. If you haven't, please do. Hit the like right now. Hit the subscribe if you aren't subscribing. Comment down below. Have you tried any Pappy? Are you jealous? Because you should be. Am I jealous of myself? Yeah. I'm can't wait to give these back to the right owner because I got a little bit of anxiety every time I think about these bottles. So, but this is the last thing I'm going to do. We're going to see which one's the best, right? So, I have got all of these blinded, and I just thought it'd be fun. Get them out of the picture there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll bring them back later. You know how it is. Has anybody ever seen or watched ADHD Whiskey? He has a wheel of confusion. Oh, guys. The smell coming off these Glens. I poured these just a little bit ago. Honestly, these are out of my samples because I only took an ounce or a little under an ounce. So I just put a little splash in all of these. So bear with me. I don't have a full ounce to judge, and that's okay. And I'm going to crush it. I'm going on vacation tomorrow up in Colorado. And so, God, I hope I survive skiing, but it should be a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys. So, I don't know what I'm starting with. Now, you might notice, wait, there's only 5 bottles here. And what about the rye? Well, the rye's the rye, so I kind of cut that out. Do I think that I'll be able to pick some of these out just because, well, they're not as oaky or they are overly oaky? Maybe, but we're going to find out which one I like the most. And I'm going to let you know which one I'm trying every time. So you guys know before, right? But right here we go. Oh, gosh. Boy, a Pappy flight for my birthday week. Can't complain, y'all. Can't complain. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to do this more just on palate. The nose is great and all that, but it smells good. But we want to get through this, you know? I don't want to, bait and all, make you feel like, oh, he's just drawing this out. Because I don't want to draw it out. I want to drink some Pappy. Cheers. I will say, the nose was better than the palate. The palate was good though. Oaky. Very oaky. But you get a little bit of that honey cream. It almost reminds me if you have like a sweet vanilla yogurt and you pour some honey and put some granola over the top with some fresh berries. Yeah, pretty dang good. But I'm gonna put that there. So in the video, I know the graphic, this one is something, right? That's good. All right. Next up, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you're well. A lot of illnesses going around right now in my area. Really sucks. We're trying to dodge it. When family was sick, about 3 weeks ago, I was really trying to get through it. And now I feel pretty solid. A little different nose than the last one. Oh. That's mostly oak tannins to me right now. You get that oaky kind of vanilla through the nose. But I would say that today, that's a little bitter. I'm gonna stagger that like that because I know where I have my rankings so far. Oh man. A Pappy lineup. Would have never imagined it. I don't know how many times I can say it. Eddie, I appreciate you. I will get those bottles back to you safe and sound. Waiting for, if you guys were on the live, I did some giveaways for glasses and things like that. I'm just waiting for those to arrive. They were supposed to be here yesterday. Still waiting on them. Gotta love the U.S. Postal Service. They do what they can. I don't mean to knock them. Don't throw my glasses is what I'm actually saying. This one has a little bit better of a nose. Strawberries and angel kisses. Sweet dreams, childhood. Running through a candy shop. It kind of smells like a candy shop. You get that like overt sweetness. I know I said I wasn't gonna do nose, but man, I do what I want. That one has that oaky tendency right off the bat as well. Now I will say, I don't have, that finish is a little bit better. Oh, that has that, that strawberry cream that I really enjoy off of some products like these. I will say that I was not expecting to ever get to do this, as I've said before. I still can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I have the opportunity to try these. That to go through and do a blind like this is a lot of fun. It's also a little bit of pressure. I'm feeling it now. It's like, don't mess this up, buddy. Don't mess it up. But in the same, well, what am I gonna say? Like, oh, this one is just a little bit less great than this one? Yeah. I will say this is probably my least favorite so far, but yeah, we'll see. It'll probably be the youngest. It is how it is. But yep, my first drinks of the day. Thought I would save them for this. So here we go. That's more of like a toffee than anything else. Gosh, and I get that red fruit come through. It's like strawberry cream saver. And I say that on Buffalo Trace products that are like EHT barrel proofs and straight from the barrels, Weller full proofs. I always catch a little bit of a red berry in there. Usually my mind goes to strawberry. I don't really go to, some of the other red berries in the world. I don't really get a lot of raspberry. It's usually strawberry for me. Okay, good finish. Oh, guys. How would you guys treat this? If you guys had an ounce, that's a great question. Down in the comments, if you got an ounce of each one of these, how would you handle it? What would you do? Obviously, there's a point that I have it so I can make content with it, right? And show what it is. I'm also gonna say, at the end of this, if I think these are worth the secondary cost. And we'll find out. I will probably say it because I know that, let's say the old Rip Van Winkle, I think is like 650, 700, 800 bucks, depending on where you're at, right? And then it goes up from there. And then I think like the 23 is like right around $4,000, $3,900, $4,000. So I can just say, is it worth it? Would I pay? Now, I'm also going to say, MSRP, which is like, 100 and some bucks, which I'll never see. Is it worth it? I'm going to have to work my way back this. All right. Last one on the wheel of confusion. Appreciate you guys. If you guys have a chance and you would like to support me, let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to put my glasses up. I don't have an e-shop quite yet. Built for those. I have some hats and some glasses that I would like to show off, so I might post those just in my community board, and so you guys can kind of see them, see if that's something you'd be interested in getting. Also, check out some shirts. spread this message around because chill filtering, such a sad thing. Such a sad thing. Just stripping flavors out of bourbon. But check out the merch, or if you actually enjoy it, you want to have some fun, have more interaction with me off of the camera, then look at getting into some Discord as well as Patreon, because I would appreciate your support if you're willing to. All right, last one. Sweeter nose. It's really interesting. I'm catching a lot of like oaky tannins there. So, that one's a little bit better, I think, than this one. That one's right up there against this one. And I think it's like this right now. So I'm gonna go back through. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm just gonna kind of cut from here, kind of to the end where I'm making my decision, because we don't need to see me going back through and saying the exact same things, right? So just, hold on a second and I'll be right back. All right, I've kind of went through. My mouth is full of oak flavor. And it's actually kind of surprising that some of these are as oaky as they are. Well, there's a 23 and a 20, I suppose. Not to say that that's one of these three, but this is number 5, this is number 4, this is number 3. Now we're gonna do kind of a quick little one-off for these two. That smells good, nice. All right, cheers. It has a really creamy, oaky vanilla to it. Pretty nice. Very similar. This one has a little bit more red berry on the end. So I'm gonna take this number 1. They're all pretty good. I will say that this one, is my least favorite. Let's get those centered here. And I'm like, it seemed over oaked to me. Now, I don't know if it is over oaked, it just seems that's what my palate's catching right now. And actually the last two seem pretty heavily oaked. Now for the grand reveal. You guys can't see because I switched everything around. So let's figure out what they are. All right? So, number 5 coming in. It's great whiskey, but it's not worth the cost no matter if it's $650 or more. It is Lot B. Lot B comes in last. Surprised already. It just didn't hit my palate right today. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna find something out because I'm already surprised. That was a 12-year. All right. I'm going to try to accept this, but also, guys, I gotta just blind the Pappies. I mean, yeah, I can't complain. So no matter what I say, I'm right and I'm wrong. So that's great. It's like I'm talking to my wife and my kids, especially my daughter. It doesn't matter. I'm wrong. It doesn't matter. Even though I'm not right, I'm still wrong. So number 4. 4 is the 23-year. Pretty oaky. That's interesting. That Lot B just did not. Yeah, just not hit my palate. It's not, I mean, none of these are bad. It just, out of these, it's just not what it is. But that 23, it was close. It's got a good nose on it. It's just so dry and oak. It's over oaked. I think it's over oaked. I don't know if I would spend money on that one. I don't know if I would spend $150 on that one. There, I said it. Now, some of you are out there, well, if you spend $150, you can maybe make some money off of it. Well, that's probably true. But I'm saying if I'm going to go home and crack it, I don't know if it's worth it. Still decent. Got a nice finish to it. Number 3. now it's getting serious. Number 3 is the 20 year. Okay. Also, some oak, right? Now, I don't mind double oaked products. And actually, that sip was quite nice. Still oaky. But I would say these two had a real drying aspect. You know when those oak tannins get you and they just dry your tongue out? That's what we're dealing with here. So, final 2. Pressure's on. Would I say that this 20 is worth $150? Like, I don't know if I would pay the high end. Is it worth it? No. It's more about clout, right? I would much rather have a Weller Full Proof than any of these. Yeah. Or a straight from the barrel, or I would much rather have one of those. Yeah. It's good. It's good to learn. It's good to learn. Can't believe that I've got the opportunity to do this, and can't believe I'm saying it's like, just look at you. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Look at you. Look at yourselves. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Number 2. This was actually quite hard for me, guys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, number 2 is the old Rip Van Winkle. Do I think it's worth it? $150? Yeah, I'd pick one up. These two are great, so that makes the number 1, 15. Guys, that's a pretty awesome flight. I don't know if I can ever beat that. Money-wise, the cost that the whiskey that's in there, holy crap. Eddie, appreciate you greatly. But this says maybe it's not worth it. The 15 and the old Rip, man, if I got one of those for MSRP, heck yeah. Lot B did not care for it. I don't know if that's kind of a common thing around there. It's just not my thing. And the 23 and the 20, just too much oak for me. I'm a pansy. I don't like the drying of the oak. 15, perfect. And honestly, that Rip Van Winkle 10-year, whoo, hot stuff, man. So, with that said, drink what you like. Don't drink expensive bourbon if you don't have to. It's just a name. It's just a name. It is something that we have been force-fed that they are the best. And I'll tell you right now, these 2 are really good. These 3, they're good. They're just not great. I would rather have something else. Yeah, said it. I said it right here, folks. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Said it with my chest. That's right. Also, for a few of you out there, caramel. Yeah, so you can drink. Anyway, this is a really special thing that I probably will never be able to do something like this again. I am grateful for all of you for watching. I am grateful for my friends that show me more love than I can even expect or deserve. But with that said, appreciate y'all. My name's Wade. This is Bourbon Hall. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Check out Patreon. Check out the merch. And just appreciate y'all for coming in. Until next time, see you guys. Let's drink some pretty solid bourbons, all right? Peace.